Hey guys, I'm Chris, your real estate problem solver with Keller Williams. Alright, in this video, it's kind of part of the Welcome to Warner Robins series, because if you haven't already bought a house, you probably will be. So what we're going to do is, and I know there's a lot of videos out there that are talking about, how to buy a house, how to get your first house, how to get a home buyer, first-time home buyer program. Well, what I'm going to talk to you about is getting yourself prepared for getting the qualified for the house to begin with. So most banks, when they qualify you for a home, they're going to want to have at least a 640 credit score. So if you have a credit score of 640 or higher, then you're good to go. If you're less than that, we need to work on that. And so what you need to do is, of course, like Credit Karma, they will actually give you a credit score on, I believe, 2 of the credit bureaus. So you can see what your credit score is yourself, and you need to know what your credit reporting position is before you go to the bank, because if you let them pull your credit report, most of them will do a hard pull, which means that it will be qualified as an inquiry, and it will ding your credit, and it'll make your credit go down. So first thing is, know what your credit report looks like. I like going to annualcreditreport.com. What that does is, yeah, my arm's getting tired, so I'm switching hands. What that does is that allows you to go to Equifax, to go to TransUnion and Experian, and actually get the actual report, not the credit number, just the report. And then you can look through that report and see what in there is accurate, what's not accurate. And while you're there, you're already in the credit bureau's website. You can file a dispute on anything. It's the top of the hour. Don't you love small towns? So anyway, you can dispute any inaccurate information that you find in there. So now that you've got a better idea of your credit score and your credit report and what's on your credit, you know what the banks are going to. Now you know what time it is. So now that you have a better idea of what they're going to find, you can go to the bank and say, hey, this is what I've got based on this. What can you do for me? Okay, so now the next part is going to be your down payment. Okay, you're not going to get, well, take that back. Most people are not going to get a 100% financing. Now, USDA still has a 100% financing for certain people that qualify. But there again, you've got to have the credit score to do it. Some FHA programs are doing certain programs that allow for doing 100% financing, but there again, you've got to have the credit score, and you've got to have the financial stability to make them feel comfortable to give you 100% financing. So, just in case they don't give you the credit financing 100%, you need to be saving up money. Okay, this is where your financial discipline comes in. If you've ever read a book called The Richest Man in Babylon, the one thing that you need to take out of that book, and everybody needs to do, teach your kids this, preach it to everybody, 10% of everything that you make, every dollar that you make, 10% needs to go into an account, needs to go somewhere, needs to get out of your way, get it into hiding, get it away from you, save it, okay? That 10% adds up, okay? When my kids got out of the house, I preached that to them. Now they've been out of the house 4 or 5 years, and they've got like $3,000 or $4,000 tucked up away that they don't touch, and that is what they're going to use as a down payment to buy their first house. Okay, so start socking away money, start socking away finances out of your paycheck, out of your babysitting fund. I don't care where it's coming from. If you get a bonus, put as much of that bonus in there as possible, but get some money saved aside. Even if you get 100% financing, you're still going to have to buy furniture. You're still going to have to buy, you're going to have to put some money into escrow to pay for taxes and insurance. So make sure that you've got that money set aside. If you don't need it, great. But if you do need it, it's there. Okay? So your credit report and your down payment are the first things you need to be concentrating on. And then once you've got that squared away, then you get to call me. 478-256-9877. You're in Warner Robins. Let's find you a house and get you settled into your home. I'll talk to you on the next one, guys.